In this episode 68 of the Daily Hustle, we talk about getting more customers into your sales funnel through your website by analyzing different calls to action, how you can get more people to take action on your website today. Also, we look at some rare math facts about the number 68.
Broadcasting from the box that rocks and Thrive15.com world headquarters, it's the Daily Hustle with Daniel McKenna.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is episode 68 of the Daily Hustle show. Over to my left, standing much taller than I am, Marshall F. Morris. Over here at this desk, Daniel McKenna. We are talking about sales funnels, and if you caught on to episode 67, and perhaps episode 66, I don't remember how far back that went, we were talking about sales funnels and systematically maximizing your sales process. Today, we're talking about getting people into that sales funnel. Marshall, how are you doing over there, sir?
I'm doing splendidly with a P.
Splendidly with a P.
That's right.
I don't know how else you would spell that.
Well, now you know.
No, I don't think I know.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay. Today is episode 68. There was no really good, real big athletes that I wanted to point out where the episode 68. So we got some more 68 fun facts.
Okay.
It is the largest known number to be the sum of two primes in exactly two different ways. 68 equals 7 plus 61, and it equals 31 plus 37. Sum of two primes exactly two different ways. Did you know that? Largest number that qualifies.
Thank you.
Also, in restaurant industry, 68 may be used as a code meaning put back on the menu because 86 is removed from the menu.
You
ever worked at a restaurant?
Yeah, I have actually.
They ever say, we got to 86 those caramel fries. Got to 86 that lasagna.
Have you had caramel fries before?
I have never worked at a place that has lasagna and caramel fries.
What about lasagna?
Yes. Yes, the great people of Zio's. I was able to work, work at tables. Great people of Zio's.
That's amazing.
No reaction. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this here. We are talking about getting more prospects into your sales funnel through your website specifically. Obviously, in this day and age, if you have a website, if you don't have a website, you're kind of in the weird category of America now. If you're trying to sell stuff, especially selling stuff to consumers, you'll probably need a website, and that's probably where a lot of your customers will go, especially if it's consumer driven, before they buy anything from you. Now, you could buy stuff through Amazon and not really know who you are as a brand name, but if you want them to find you as a brand name, they're going to go through your website. So we're going to study some of the big boys, websites here, and we're going to talk about how they got people to take action on their website. So in the previous episode, we talked about the different percentages of those sales funnels. We said, okay, let's assume that once they're in your sales funnel, 100% of those people, they got your pitch. They got your pitch. And we said 75% of those people got the appointment. There was a follow-up. And then 10% of those people closed. So we were talking about, okay, that means that you need to probably work on that at close. You need to get better at that close. So if driving leads through your website is big for your business and your 100% isn't very big, we're talking about creating the bigger 100%, right? If your 100% is only 8 people, that's probably not great. You want that number to be a lot higher. If that's big for your business, then we're going to talk about getting more people in that funnel. So in this example here, Marshall, 100% of the people might land on your website. We'll say that's, let's say it's 1,000 people land on your website. 40% of those people clicked on the get a quote or contact us or learn more or some sort of call to action button. 20% of those people filled out the quote or contact form. They got there. They said, oh, yeah, that is what I'm looking for. We went ahead and filled that out. 10% of those people that filled out that form responded to your call and or email. Now that is the number that is in your sales funnel, of which we talked about previously. So we're talking about getting more people to take action on your website. The two things, we'll summarize this, and then we're gonna study some of these big boys here. The two call to action things that you must have here. If you're at home, you're driving, write this down. Maybe if you're driving, don't write this down. Maybe just air quotes to yourself if you're driving. Call to action. The call to action buttons must look like buttons. First of all, pressable, not like text, not like link. They must stick out visually. And then also your landing page must succinctly communicate your value and address common objections. Yes.
So one of the things that we've talked about is the deal wheel, okay? And the deal wheel is super effective because you're talking directly to the person, and you're actually managing their emotional magnitude and aptitude and latitude. And
Wow.
Fatitude.
Attitude's not a word.
Okay. But you got to manage their emotions because they're going to be objecting at some point. Now, what you're saying here is on the landing page, we need to address those objections before they even happen.
You need to go ahead and give them a reason to potentially take a look at you. And in most cases, people will go to a site or go to a store or go to whatever, and in the back of their mind be like, yeah, but...
So one of the things that we've done with companies that are building a landing page or they're wanting to develop a message or to communicate these objections is you gotta be able to have the rude interview with yourself and say, why would my customers object? Why would, if I was being speculative, I've heard some business owners, they've said, well, it's a no-brainer. Everybody would do business with us. We just need to get in front of people.
It's going to sell itself.
It's going to sell. It's going to sell itself.
No-brainer.
We just need to get in front of people. And the truth be told is that's not the case. Okay.
Ever.
Everybody's going to have some kind of objection. And the three main objections are no need, no time, no money. Okay. So if you're asking yourself, what objections do I need to start off addressing on my landing page? What do I need to address around the call to action? Let's start with no need, no time, no money, and let's address those objections first. Dan, back to you.
Okay. So this first one we're going to look at, and these are all the way that landing pages and websites work, Marshall, is they keep updating it and they keep looking at their data and they keep saying, oh, I can see that people are clicking here but not clicking here. Let's make this change. So these landing pages are probably already old by the time you've seen these or listened to this episode. But these are landing pages for some of the big companies here. We're going to study them. Let's first look at Evernote here, Marshall. Evernote is it's basically a big note-taking service, web-based, on your phone, on your computer, whatever. All kinds of different ways to search the data that you're saving. It's like a big online notebook. Okay, let's look at Evernote here, and if you pull that up on your screen right here,
My screen.
Yeah, we'll do a good job of communicating what you're looking at here if you're listening to this. So Evernote, on the right side of the page, there's a dude. He's on his computer. He's got a bunch of visual pop-out notes around him, like client proposal checklist. He's got a picture of Emerald Valley draft site plans on the right. He's got like a kind of a sketch up top. He's got a little voice memo on the bottom left. There's a chart, kind of a patch chart.
He's wearing a new shirt.
These are all very important things. These are all on the right third of the shot here. On the left third of the shot, there is these words here, Marshall. Remember everything. Modern life can be complicated, so remember everything's in big text. Underneath the big text. Modern life can be complicated. Simplify it with Evernote, the app to manage it all. Then there's an email box, a password box, and a sign up box. So Marshall, if we're talking about needing to address some sort of complication or some sort of objection or some sort of this is the benefit, what is Evernote talking about here? What did they say in these few words and this visual to give you an idea about what the product does in a very quick way, and also possibly either tackle an objection or this is a need that this product solves?
Well, the first thing that you got to look at is what is the headline? Right?
Remember everything.
Remember everything. So I would say that is the solution that they are providing to a need. They are marketing to people that struggle to remember things because they don't write it down. Now they are providing a solution for you to be able to write things down. Okay. So there's a quote, and I'll look up the credentials for who said it, but it says, the pen is for remembering, the mind is for thinking. Okay. And so when you are constantly trying to remember things, you do not have the critical memory. It's kind of like if you download 800 million pictures of giraffes on your computer.
That's a lot. That's a lot of giraffe pictures.
You're going to slow down your computer because there's no space on your computer.
There's no computer alive that can take that many giraffe pictures.
Well, it's a lot of giraffe pictures.
Giraffes are bigger than normal animals, so those pictures are going to take up more room.
Believe me, I know this. So if you don't have any space to operate whatever application that you're opening, then you're not going to, your computer's going to run more slowly. Same thing happens with your mind. If you're trying to remember everything at all times, then you're never going to be able to think more strategically and think more critically. So remember everything. That's the first solution, what it is. And then they tack on some more information here. Modern life can be complicated. Simplify it with Evernote, the app to manage it all.
I thought the specific language here, modern life, they're saying like this isn't like you're walking around with a physical notebook. This is modern life. This is how we do things now. We got computers and we got phones and you want to be able to access your notes wherever you are. You can put your voice recordings on here, that sort of stuff. Modern life can be complicated. Simplify it with Evernote.
Does this handle an objection? Did they focus more on the need or more on the objection or both? Or what do you think, Dan?
To me, I think they were. There's no reason to not sign up yet, right? There's no cost. They're saying, go ahead, sign up. It's free. Now, the objection might be if you'd actually use the service or not. But in my mind, this is it's tackling a need, saying we're solving a need more than it's saying. I don't think they ever address an objection. I think they do a good job too with the pictures on the side, saying this is the type of service we provide.
I know what objection they tackle.
Oh, please do.
This is a little woo woo.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
Should I get this pinion wood burning?
Just get it, just light it up.
I've got some artisanal coffee over here.
Okay.
From the Quick Trip.
I would say the objection that they're overcoming before it actually happens, it's like addition by subtraction. They only ask for an email address and a password. So typically sign up, that's a lengthy process.
You got your name.
You got your phone number.
You got your address.
You got your second address.
You got your emergency contact phone number.
You got your second emergency phone contact number.
You've got the team that you used to root for, but you don't really root for them anymore because that player isn't with them anymore.
You got that team that you used to root for because they don't have that player anymore as rival.
You got the spot for how many giraffe pictures you actually have stored on your local database. Like you have to put the number in there.
You have your security question.
Yeah, all these things. It's a very lengthy process.
And they said, I don't want to ask them any of those. We just want their email address and their desired password.
So they're saying, yes, it's free. Why would people not sign up? Well, if people don't want to take the 20 seconds it takes to sign up because they feel that's like a burden, let's just say, give me your email and put in your password here and you're in.
Yeah. So I would say that's overcoming an objection.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one here. The next one here, Marshall. Perhaps you've heard of this service. The service is called Dropbox. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Okay. Well, Dropbox, for the people at home who don't know what Dropbox is, which I think is becoming less and less of a thing. I think pretty much everybody knows what Dropbox is now. It's basically a big online, see, this is all online companies apparently, online file storage company. The idea came to the guy when he was driving across town. I believe he was on a bus going across town for a big presentation, and he didn't take his USB drive with him. So he no longer has his presentation because he left his USB drive at home. Now he's stuck, and he's like, oh, crap, I don't have my presentation with me. I think this would be easier. This is terrible. Why do we have to do it this way? So now he's got online file storage that you can access from anywhere. Save stuff that way. I know everybody here at Thrive, this is the Clay Clark approved method. We have Dropbox folders upon Dropbox folders, all very organized, numbered out. We use their service. Dropbox. To give you an idea of what we're looking at here, the top part of the page is a picture of a computer, and there's like I don't know, it's all kind of cartoon driven. There's a picture on the right, there's a piece of paper, it's got a smiley face. On the left, there's like a picture of a dude skateboarding. Top left, there's like a paper airplane. There's a nice sun in the background. I don't know if any of that matters or not. We'll find out. The words, big headline, Dropbox works the way you do. That's the big headline. Text underneath it. Get to all your files from anywhere on any device and share them with anyone. The button says sign up for free. They ask for your name, email, and password. So they do ask for your name. Evernote didn't ask for your name. They say name, email, password, sign up for free. Marshall, let's first tackle the headline here. Headline, Dropbox works the way you do. What are they potentially communicating here?
Dropbox adapts to the way that you operate your business. Okay? So when you have a file and you need to put it somewhere, rather than have to put it somewhere physical and then be responsible for managing something physical, they say, hey, let us deal with that. We'll store it for you. Give it to us. We'll make sure that you always have it whenever you want it, wherever you want.
We know you worked on that at your work computer, but now you need to look it up on your home computer. And now you're out, you're out on the town, but you need to pull up a file on your phone. Dropbox works the way you do.
So no longer are we human creatures working in the same place all the time.
Right.
We're working differently.
Mobily, globally,
spiritually,
internationally known, Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. That's Dan.
Little known fact, Pitbull first went by the name Dropbox, but then found out that Dropbox was already taken, so he changed it back to Pitbull.
Dale.
Okay, what about the text underneath it? Get to all your files from anywhere on any device and share them with anyone. Is there any possible way to more succinctly describe what it is that this service is? If you don't know everything about Dropbox, is there more, they just narrow it way down to 15 different words, one sentence, to give you a really clear idea of what it is you're looking at.
They make it easy.
They make it easy. But more importantly, they explain to you, if you don't know what Dropbox is, they don't have a page long, well, let me tell you about Dropbox. Dropbox is pretty cool. And the reason that Dropbox is pretty cool is because it works on your computer, and it also works on your phone, and it also works on your tablet, and it also works on your work computer, and it also works whenever you're at Greg's house and he has his computer. You can pull it up on there if you want to.
I actually think that might be compelling.
Do you think that'd be compelling?
Yeah, Greg's house.
Well, they narrowed it all the way down to say, get to all your files from anywhere on any device and share them with anyone.
Yeah. Blanket statement.
I think as far as marketing, as far as communicating a message, this is an excellent, excellent job here by Dropbox. The other thing they say that was different than Evernote, yes, they do ask for your name. Huge barrier. Name, email, password. But their button says sign up for free. So
Not just sign up.
Not just sign up for free. What are the objections this thing is tackling, or what needs is this trying to solve?
Well, sign up. Okay, that's consistent between Evernote and Dropbox.
Yep.
But are you telling me I got to sign up and it's going to cost me something?
So you're saying that Dropbox is saying our customers are going to get here, and they're going to think we're going to charge them right away. They're going to assume it costs money to get going.
They're going to assume.
So we're going to go ahead and tackle that assumption. Say, hey, man, no risk. No risk. Just sign up for free, bro.
Just sign up. Sign on up.
Just jump on here, sign up for free.
Jump on it.
I just gave you a one-sentence, very clear communication about why you should use our service. Go ahead and get started for free.
And I would argue that most businesses should do this exercise. Even if they're not building a landing page, they should have a one-sentence reason why people should buy their business.
Marshall, you kind of let the cat out of the bag. That's what this whole episode's all about. I 100% agree. 100% agree. This is such a big deal. There's so much noise. There's so many other options you could choose. Your business needs a one sentence. This is what we do. Why you should use us, and a quick, clear call to action.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that in the notes.
No, you are a wizard.
Sorry.
And I'll see you at Greg's next Thursday.
Yep.
For the
deal for
thing.
the thing.
Okay. Let's go on to another one here. We got three. What do we got here? We got two more.
Two more.
We got two more here. we'll jump into. I mean, these are all websites. These are all
Jump on it.
web-based companies. So perhaps you're a web-based company, perhaps you don't. But as Marshall pointed out, the main tenant here is the same. Netflix here, Marshall. Netflix. If you're following along, Netflix. On the right third of the picture, 2/3, it's obviously a family sitting down on the couch. They're in front of the TV. They get like one kid laying on the mom. They got another kid who's kind of talking to the dad. The dad's big smiling at him, but he's got his arms around the rest of the family, like, "Aw." I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen any family like hang out on the couch like this before, but potentially this is how you hang out on a couch, and I just have been doing it wrong. So right 2/3 of the picture is this. On the left third, top headline for Netflix says, "See what's next." Clarifying text underneath. Watch anywhere, period. Cancel anytime, period. And then the big red button that says join free for a month. You literally can't do anything besides sign in the top right corner or join free for a month on this landing page. What are your wizard analytical, your skills here? Your certain set of skills. What are you interpreting here with these, Marshall?
Well, there's three messages. One, see what's next, which ties into the whole Netflix strategy. Is as soon as you finish a piece of content with them,
It just keeps rolling.
it just keeps going. Okay, so that's the first thing. See what's next. Okay?
Why would they do that, Marshall? I mean, if you already pay a monthly fee, it probably costs them more money to keep it rolling. Why would they keep it rolling? Why would they just say, just I know they've been sitting there for half an hour watching this, just make them keep watching. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, they want to keep you engaged. The more that you engage, the more that you watch, the more likely you're going to continue your subscription.
So they just say, if we just keep this thing rolling, they'll potentially never get off the couch, and then they'll never cancel.
That's right.
Okay, what else?
And then watch anywhere.
Go on.
Watch anywhere. So again, just like Dropbox, it's whatever device you have, wherever you are, you can watch.
What's interesting about this isn't a big deal anymore, but 3 years ago, 5 years ago, this is a big deal. Like, remember, you used to have to go to Blockbuster to rent a movie, to bring it home, to throw it in your DVD player,
Right.
and that's how you would watch a movie. They're saying, no, homie. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to have a disc and a portable whatever. You can watch this anywhere. Not a weird deal anymore, but 5 years ago, that's kind of a weird deal. What else?
And then cancel anytime. It's the objection. It's addressing the objection.
So before you've even joined free for a month, they are bringing up the cancel word. They're giving you the idea that you can cancel. Why would they bring this up?
Because I don't want to get locked into a long-term contract. I don't want my 2-year contract of HBO. I just want a month.
Can I interest you in a 14-year package of Showtime?
No.
I promise you, at least one of the movies we play you have heard of.
So Netflix, I mean, this is their move. Now, originally Netflix started off with DVD shipping.
Fact.
And that used to be cancel anytime.
Fact.
But now, as we have increased the number of online subscriptions that we subscribe to, and sometimes we just like forget about all of them, then we see them on the credit card statement and you're like, oh dear God.
Oh Lord.
Where did that come from? And so you got to go, oh, I got to go cancel that. They got me. Or if we get locked into a long-term contract, then it's just a big turnoff. I don't want to do that. I'm non-committal. Can't commit. No commitment. Won't do it. Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So I have to be able to cancel anytime.
And they bring that up before we even have in the free month.
That's right.
And then big red button that says join free for a month. And there's literally nothing else on the page you can do besides sign in.
Sign in or sign up.
Sign in or sign up.
Get with it or get lost. Next.
We already talked about it, but basically the watch anywhere, cancel anytime. In 4 words, they succinctly said, this is what we do. Here's an objection we're tackling. So a good marketing exercise for you is how few of words can I use to describe what I do? And if you're really a wizard, if you're really a genius, what objection can I also tackle while doing it?
That's right.
Netflix narrowed it down to 4 words in this example. Okay, last example here, Marshall. Last example. This is the first one that's not a web. It's not a web thing. It's not like a woo woo. It's not like, oh man, I'm on the internet. Right? I don't know why I made that noise. We're talking about Square. Marshall, for the good people at home, what is Square?
Square is a payment app, payment application, payment provider, credit card. It's a card processing provider.
So basically, before things like Square, if you're going to take a credit card, you'd have to go through the process of signing up for a merchant account somewhere, maybe getting that integrated with your website, something you probably don't know how to do. It was a whole pain thing, right?
Right.
Square's whole goal was try to get small businesses, make it to where they can take credit cards very easily.
Right.
Okay. So Square, big picture here, the big picture. There's a lady on the left. She's using the Square device. She's running a credit card. She's standing in front of a little tablet. There's a table in between her and the other lady in the shot, like a desk. The other lady is kind of looking at her. It's clear by the picture, you can tell that this is like a customer situation, right? Headline, start selling today.
Not tomorrow, today.
Words underneath that, clarifying text. H2 headline, take care of your business anywhere with Square. A blue button that says get started. And underneath that, a link that says contact sales. Marshall, what does Square communicate here? And what objection or what does it tackle, or what need is it solving here?
Well, it says start selling today.
Today.
So easy to set up, you can start selling today.
They're saying we realize that one pain point for small business owners is a legitimately a large amount of work to get started with a credit card processing and attached to your business.
Right.
They're saying from the very beginning, hey, I realize small business owner, you want to start selling stuff. Start selling stuff today.
That's right.
Okay, what else?
So start selling today. And then it says take care of your business anywhere with Square.
So I don't have to be hardwired into my data server?
No. You can take this and start charging people at your boot camp in the morning.
So I don't have to have like a giant cash register that also is plugged into my router?
No. The answer is no. No, you don't.
So their big thing is like mobily, either on your phone or on your tablet, or like they have software. That's where we see in all the coffee shops. All the coffee shops that use like the tablet software that flip it around and have you sign it and stuff like that. They're using stuff like Square. A lot of cases they're using Square to sell stuff. So they very quickly, the image here is big too. The image here for them is big because it communicates the idea very fast. Start selling today. Take care of your business anywhere with Square. Okay. So Marshall, by succinctly communicating your value and what you do and address common objections or solving needs, you'll get more people interested into jumping into your funnel, which is the beginning of your sales process.
Fill the pipe. You got to fill the pipeline.
Filling up that pipeline. So for you at home, exercise here for you. Get down your marketing, get down your pitch to as few words as possible, succinctly as possible, communicating your value, but then also, if you can work it in there, address a common objection. So for instance, let's say that you are you mobily fill up cars with gas. I drive around in my big van with cans of gas and I fill up your car while you're at the office. So then my landing page would say something about mobile gas. Never wait in line again. Or something. I mean, that's a pretty bad example, but
Gas where you are.
gas where you are. Not where the gas is. We'll workshop it.
We'll work on it.
Okay. Marshall, that's it for episode 68. That's it for episode 68. Anything else you want to communicate to the people at home?
Watch Anywhere, The Daily Hustle.
Watch Anywhere. That's good. That's really good.
Thank you.
That's really good. Over there, to my left, Marshall Morris. Over here, Daniel McKenna. We'll be back for episode 69. We'll see you soon.